Welcome to our weekly live broadcast with writers from the Denton Record-Chronicle, powered in part by the Denton Record-Chronicle and Classic of Denton. Well, hey everybody, thank you very much for tuning in live with us here at DentonRadio.com. Every Monday we sit down with the oracles of information themselves, the writers of the Denton Record-Chronicle. Today we are sitting down with Lucinda Breeding, who is going to be talking about a very special topic very near and dear to our hearts. Lucinda, what do you got for us?
North Texas Fair and Rodeo Food Court.
Food court.
Oh man! So if you get the Denton Record-Chronicle at your house, or if you are the kind of person that just you're on DentonRC.com, a couple times a day, you might have already seen this. But myself and another Jake, not this Jake, but Jake King, a staff photographer, we ate our way through the food court on Friday night, and we came up with a list of stuff that you really should eat.
Oh, yeah.
At the festival. Festival. I said festival, yeah. fair and rodeo. Oops. If you are vegan or vegetarian, this might be depressing for you. But actually, my two top favorite items in the food court. The first one was the street corn from Torres Tacos. And if you've eaten your way across the Southwest United States, you've probably had street corn or elotes. However,
yes.
It is usually, it's corn on the cob roasted, and it is slathered with this really delightful whipped mix of mayonnaise. That sounds disgusting, but it really isn't. And crema, Mexican crema, which it's kind of like sour cream, but I think it has a higher cream content. I have no idea what I'm talking about there, but it just tastes less sour, more creamy to me. So they whip the corn, they'll slather that on the corn, and then they'll take a dusting of cotija cheese and sprinkle it on there, and a lot of times chili too. But at Torres Tacos, they take kernel corn, they really kind of drench it in butter. It's quite delicious. They put it in, get plastic cup, like a big old plastic cup, and then they put the crema mixture in, and there wasn't any chili in it. There was the cotija cheese. I put a little bit of red sauce on it, but that was my absolute favorite food stuff at the Fair Food Court.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd highly recommend it. It's Torres Tacos, and if their street corn is that amazing, I probably could really vouch for their tacos as well. But I didn't have tacos there.
I did, and they're awesome.
Are they good? I bet they're good. Yeah, so the street corn, definitely try that. If you have limited room in your stomach and you don't want to just do what I did, which was just completely eat my way around just about. The other thing that really surprised me, but was my second favorite item at the food court, was Coots jerky. And the reason I say it surprised me is that, I don't usually choose jerky.
Right.
I like roasted. I don't like dehydrated meat that much. But this is really, really good jerky, locally made in Crum. And the other thing that was really remarkable to me is that he let us sample the ghost pepper jerky and a product he calls Slim Tims, and that's a more tender, refrigerated meat. It's a sausage. He uses Angus beef. Now, if you're a hunter and you take your deer meat to him, he will process the heck out of that, and he's also done some elk. But this is all Angus beef, and ghost peppers really have this reputation for being kind of painful. There have been ghost pepper challenges all over YouTube. But his recipe, and he uses a real light hand with it. And he told Jake and I, he said, "We're not here to make people mad or burn their mouths so that they can't enjoy anything else." It was delicious. It was delicious. As a matter of fact, I'm planning to actually go buy some ghost pepper for my family and maybe do some stocking stuffing. You can do that with jerky, but also the Slim Tims were really good. And I don't typically go for jerky. I don't hate it, but it's just I usually, if there's something else around, like I'll grab that. Right. The other thing that I really enjoyed, and I'm a big believer that if you go to a fair and rodeo or you go to some big event that's outdoors that has a food court, I just think if you love America, you should get a corn dog.
Yeah.
So DiNucci's has a really delightful corn dog. This cracks me up. They've got the jumbo, And then they've got the foot long. So their smaller corn dog is the jumbo. But the owner, whose last name is Antonucci, I think her first name is Dorothy, but I've slept since I've talked to her. She is patenting her mixture for the I guess the cornbread, and also for the funnel cake. So we just did the simple corn dog with mustard. I saw one person just get ketchup, which apparently is sacrilege. Apparently you just don't dunk your corn dog in ketchup. But it was delicious. The dog, it was an all beef dog, really juicy, nice and salty. You got to have your salty fair food.
Right.
And the funnel cake that we tried the cherry apple, which means it's topped really with cherry and apple pie filling. And it also was drizzled, I'm pretty sure, not totally sure, but it seemed like it had caramel and maybe a little bit of chocolate on it with the powdered sugar. And of course, if you've had funnel cake, you know it's the size of a personal pizza.
Right.
So you definitely share it. What I wanted to try, but I know, right?
What?
They also have a peanut butter chocolate funnel cake, which just sounds really ridiculously good to me. Didn't try that one, but no, I can definitely recommend that funnel cake and the corn dog. And the other thing that I had never had before was the tornado potato. And you guys probably know what that is. They spiralize a potato and then they deep fry it so it curls up.
Yeah.
I'd never had it. I'm usually fine with French fries. What I liked about Kinfolk's tornado potato, which they gave us a sample with chili cheese, is that it wasn't, you know how when you go to like Sonic, it's really salty, which I don't complain about. I mean, I think that's delicious. They didn't oversalt the tornado potato. And I think they did that to kind of complement the chili and the cheese, which it was really, really delicious.
Yeah.
And the other thing, if you're like me and you like your sweets and your fats and all that, do not pass by the chocolate kettle.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm really intrigued.
So good. We tried the loaded cheesecake on a stick. And what this is, it's not just the New York cheesecake in the chocolate shell, but they've rolled it in something delectable. And we got Reese's peanut butter cups. They crumble it up and it's all rolled in there. Though we did find a gentleman who was practically yelling at the chocolate kettle that he was going to eat his loaded cheesecake with bacon and maple syrup, and he was going to eat that every day. Now, he might change his mind and have another cheesecake, but it was really, really good. And I also thought it was kind of sweet that they really think of the kids.
Yeah.
Somebody think of the children. They take the marshmallows, like the puffed marshmallows, coat them in chocolate and put sprinkles on them and put them on a skewer. So you've got like a marshmallow kebab. So, and I saw not a few kids walking around. But chocolate kettle, if you're like me and you have to finish with something sweet, try that. And also the Pecos Pete's root beer I thought was really good. They are fond of their cane sugar. So if you're the kind of person who's like, I don't think Coca-Cola, I think it's too sweet. Who says that? Everybody says that. You will not like the sweetness of the cane sugar. But the other thing you need to know, if you are at the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, if you're going with your family or if you're just taking yourself and you want to do the food court, if you want to do any rides, games, the petting zoo and pony rides, you have to purchase the $2 wristband. Then with that wristband, you use an app that's available whether you have an Android phone or an iPhone. It's called Magic Money. You download that app and you can load money onto that wristband in 20, 40, 60, or $100 increments. I can totally see if you've got a family of like 2 or 3 kids. Those 100 increments might come in handy if you plan to make a day of it. But they don't take cash on the food court. The carnival doesn't. You have to use the Magic Money. And the vendors that Jake and I talked to said that it was working really well and that people seemed very happy to use it. So it seems absolutely user-friendly. I have not actually gotten my wristband yet because the wonderful folks at the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, they took us around on their wristband.
There you go.
So, but the reports were that it worked well, was really easy, not buggy at all. So just know that if you want to do what we did and just chow your way around the food court, you've got to get that wristband.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and there's even wristband refill station. You
They
can either do
do.
it from your phone, or there's the station, because we went and got one
Yeah.
at the little window booth. And it's very quick. It's very easy.
It's really
and then we
quick.
were able to put, we can put as much money as we needed onto it. And then everywhere we go, we just boop, 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 which was super dangerous in the first
I know,
place.
yeah,
'Cause
right?
it's like funnel cake, tornado.
See, that's how I am. I'm
it's
like,
like shopping when you're hungry. Like, it's just a really bad idea.
I did have to, because I did this for you guys. I did this for our readers. I did have to do a lot of walking after that, and I did have to do some calisthenics because I was full. But pace yourself. Just pace yourself, and I don't know, wear your fat pants. Maybe I should say yoga pants.
Yeah,
Also, if you are wondering,
I love that those are the same pants.
there. I've been told you shouldn't say fat pants, and I don't mind calling them my fat pants. But anyway, if you're wondering what's going on at the Fair and Rodeo today, just either go to DentonRC.com, go to Denton Time, and click on the fair schedule. We've got it broken down every day, and we've got it organized by rodeo, livestock, music, and other stuff that's going on. So whatever you're looking for, you can find it on our site easily. If you're a subscriber, just check out the second page or someplace in the A section, so that front section of the paper, and we are publishing the fair schedule daily. So,
Perfect.
And also if you want to get your passes or your $15 to $20 admissions for adults, you can do that at www.ntfair.com. So you can buy everything online that you need, but you can also get everything on the ground at the. Oh, and if you go to the commercial exhibition hall, they do take cash and credit card there. You don't have to have the wristband if you want to buy sparkly shoes, sparkly boots. So, yeah. So anyway,
so much enthusiasm came across.
Sparkly. I'm still excited about the food. Oh, I had my first fried Oreo too.
How was it?
Well, I think I hyped it up a lot. Because
yeah.
I remember when they first did that years and years ago at the State Fair of Texas, and I was like, you can't fry you can fry anything.
Oh, yeah.
And J.C. Kiefer over at the fair said that, when the North Texas Fair moves, they might start developing some, I'm going to say this, really disgusting deep fried stuff, which means really delicious fried stuff. Like, didn't State Fair of Texas do like fried margaritas and fried beer?
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you do that? You can fry anything.
You can fry anything. If you can fry a wrench, you can fry an Oreo.
Yeah. So eat your way through the fair. You will not regret it. You might be a little sorry for the first 30 minutes, but just walk around the livestock exhibition.
Yeah.
And our story for our cover this week is about a young woman from Aubrey High School. Her name is Carly Collins, and she has got she's a very winning goat exhibitor.
Okay.
For FFA over there at Aubrey. And so check us out on Thursday for adorable goat pictures.
Sweet. The animals are very adorable.
They are.
It is. It's pretty awesome.
Went to pet them all.
I know. Well, and it's cool because you've got the goats and then you've got the cows. And I will say, after pigging out at the fair and eating all of that food, nothing will make you feel better than walking through a barnyard full of cows.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
To be like, hey,
I still don't weigh as much as this cow. Yes, that will also, that will wipe your conscience a little bit to go to the livestock show and just be like, God, this will wear off in about 4 hours. These guys are going to market. I'm not going to market.
I love it.
I felt like I could have gone to market.
No kidding.
No, but it was great fun.
Oh,
it was great fun. And Jake King almost tapped out on me at the Kinfolk tater hut. And I was like, no, you're not. Man up. Unbutton your pants. He did not unbutton his pants. He's not scary like that.
You need to clarify that. Anyways, well, super, super cool.
Yeah. It's
That's
fair
awesome.
Time, fair time.
Oh, love it.
Me
Gotta
too.
love fair time. Well, guys, that is it. Every Monday we sit down with writers from the Denton Record-Chronicle getting updates on everything, Denton events, Denton sports, Denton business, Denton fun, everything you guys need to enjoy Denton. Make sure you stay tuned to the Denton Record-Chronicle and specifically DentonRC.com if you'd like to check it out online as well. Make sure you don't miss the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, and we will be back next Monday with Brett Vito getting an update on Denton sports right here at 2 o'clock.
It's about to be football season.
Hey. Thanks, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.